I'm just going to show you how to make a lemon meringue pie from scratch. Now, if you can get fresh organic lemons, what I do is I just take the lemons whole, like this, and throw them in the freezer bag with the skins on and all, and they freeze up perfectly. And they're actually, when you thaw them out later, they're easier to juice because they get really, really soft, and it's really nice. Actually, I find these even great for the summer. You can just slice them and pop them in some water, and they make a nice ice cube, and they're easy to slice when they're frozen. So when you get some lemons, toss them in a freezer bag and throw them in your freezer, or even in a glass container. How I make a lemon meringue pie from scratch with real lemons is I have the zest here of one lemon, and I literally just peeled the zest off. I don't have a lemon zester. If you have a lemon zester, get a lemon zester. And I'm going to chop this up extremely fine. So it's probably in total a tablespoon of lemon zest, but just whatever you can get off of one lemon is fine. What I have here is the juice, and I left the pulp in. You can filter it out if you don't want the pulp in, but I have the juice of the 3 lemons. I'm going to pour this into the pot, and I want all that pulp because I actually like it. And I got 3/4 of a cup of water, but I'm going to put about a 1/2 cup of water into the pot as well with the lemon juice. Because this other bit of water I'm going to reserve, so in total there'll be 3/4 of a cup of water in this, but I'm going to reserve this for mixing in with the cornstarch and egg yolks. So that's 3 lemons, about a 1/2 cup of water, about a tablespoon of lemon zest, or the zest from one lemon. This is so simple. There's no need to buy those artificial lemon pie mixes. As long as you got a few fresh lemons, you can make this pretty easy. So anyway, just stir this around. So you have your lemon juice and water in here, and your lemon zest. So I'm going to put about 3 tablespoons of honey, or whatever your favorite sweetener is. And just melt that down in there. Three teaspoons of organic cornstarch, and I have 3 egg yolks. Oops, and I just made a little bit of a mess there. So to that I'm going to add enough water that I can make a slurry. So that's the 3 egg yolks and 3 teaspoons. 3 teaspoons of starch, cornstarch or kudzu starch, and then I still have a little bit of water left over, so I'm just going to add this into the lemon juice mixture. And I want to make sure that this is beat up. These egg yolks and cornstarch and a little bit of water, I want to make sure that that's beat up really smooth. And I have the egg whites back here, which I'm going to whip up and use as the meringue. Okay, so when the pot is coming to a boil, you'll see all the bubbles. The bubbles are covering the entire surface. You want to pour this mixture in and continuously stir till it thickens. So start stirring before you even pour. And then as you pour, it will thicken right up. And the yolks will make it a nice yellow. And stir this, make sure there's no lumps in the bottom or there's anything caught in the bottom of that there. Just get it all off the sides and everything. And then back to stirring. And you can hear that thickening up. I'm going to try to get the camera up here. Ooh, and I'm spitting all over the place. There we go. I'll just move it off the heat for a second. And you can see how thick that got. That's delicious. So I'm going to taste it for sweetness. And it's absolutely perfect for me. It's a little bit tart. And that's nice and thick there. I don't even need to thicken it up or boil it anymore. You can see how thick that is. And I'm just going to let that cool for a little bit. And then I'm going to pop it in the pie. Stevia would work fine, and if you're doing a lime pie, you could use the green stevia, which would color it a really nice lime color, and sweeten it up as well. Alright, so we have the lemon mixture cooling here, and now I have the egg whites. So all I'm gonna do, and this is gonna make a lot of noise, I'm just gonna whip up the 3 egg whites. Then I'm gonna put the lemon mixture, once it's cooled a little bit, into the pre-cooked pie crust. And then I'm gonna pop that in the oven on broil for maybe 5 minutes. You just want that meringue to get golden on the top. And there's no sense in me having you guys here listening to this whipping up. Everybody should know how to whip a few egg whites. So you just whip them till they're nice and thick and frothy. Don't top your egg whites on top of a hot lemon. So wait till your lemon cools a little bit. Then top your egg whites on top. Pop it in the oven on broil. Get that meringue nice and fluffy and golden. And that's it, and you're done. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.